If you're spending more than 30% of your gross monthly income on housing, you're no longer living affordably.
Key advice for first-time home buyers in Flagler County. What to know in 2025.
Realtor Sandra Schenk is also a member of the Palm Coast Planning Board. She says before you decide what you can afford, explore your options and educate yourself on available assistance.
A lot of times first-time home buyers are qualifying for FHA loans, which they may only have to pay 3% of the down payment. However, Flagler County, as well as the city of Palm Coast, both have down payment assistance programs. They could make a tremendous difference in the mortgage amount that you're paying monthly, because you can get up to over $60,000 potentially between the county and the city for down payment assistance.
Schenk explains how the program works.
The county has a down payment assistance program that is approximately $28,000. The city has one that's approximately $35,000. So if you find a home that's located within the city of Palm Coast, you can apply for down payment assistance through the city as well as the county, which means that you can combine the two. So when we have that home that's price point at $310,000, if you're bringing $60,000, you now make it affordable for that family. So it's really important for people to go to the City of Palm Coast's website, look at their first-time home buyers program. All of the criteria requirements for qualification are there. Same thing with Flagler County under their housing services program.
Schenk says the down payment assistance comes in the form of a loan that can be forgiven over time. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Daryl Moody.
Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Friday, January 3rd. Cold weather expected this weekend. The sheltering tree in Flagler County is opening its doors.
For the first time in 2025, anyone without heat is welcome to the sheltering tree. A cold weather shelter at the Rock Transformation Center on North State Street will open today at 5 p.m. Julie Allen, Public Information Officer for the Flagler County Health Department, has details on the pickup points by free bus transportation.
For the east side of Flagler County, the Dollar General at Publix Town Center on Market Avenue at 3:30 p.m. The McDonald's at Old Kings Road South and State Road 100 at the Dirt Road on the east side at 4 p.m. The Dollar General behind Carrabba's in the Dollar Tree parking lot at 4:30 p.m. The Palm Coast Main Branch Library, northwest corner of Palm Coast Parkway and Belterre Parkway.
And there's more.
For the west side of Flagler County, the Dollar General at County Road 305 and Canal Avenue in Daytona North at 4 p.m. The Bunnell Free Clinic, which is located at 703 Moody Boulevard at 4:30 p.m. Bridges United Methodist Church in Bunnell, located at 205 North Pine Street at 4:30 p.m.
In addition, Flagler County Fire Rescue offers several helpful tips for warming your home. All fuel-burning equipment should be vented to the outside to avoid carbon monoxide poisoning, and turn off portable heaters when leaving the room or going to bed. For Flagler's Local Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
Over the weekend, deputies handled 609 calls for service, conducted over 150 traffic stops, and made 12 arrests.
As we welcome 2025, Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley reflects on crime activity during the final weekend of 2024.
Two of those notable arrests was a lady that was mad at her ex-boyfriend. There's probably a reason it's an ex-boyfriend, especially after this incident. Decided to burglarize his car and steal a chainsaw and move other items around. She found out that was a very bad decision when she couldn't control her anger because he was dating someone else, as she went to the Green Roof Inn. In another case, in a domestic violence case, an individual threatened family members with a gun and then fled to his mother's home. Deputies located him there, and initially he fled back into the house, but ultimately he surrendered peacefully. I commend our deputies for doing a great job in de-escalating the situation and apprehending the suspect without further incident.
In other news, it's the first weekend of 2025, and there's plenty of family fun going on in Flagler County. Stacy is with fun for Augie kids.
This weekend, kick off the new year at the Florida Cracker Ranch for their New Year Bash. Come enjoy live music, food vendors, free kids zone, 1,200 acres of ATV trails to explore, lots of family fun, fireworks, and more. Kids 12 and under are free. Tomorrow, Home Depot is hosting their monthly free kids woodworking workshop. Bring in your little DIYer and make their very own piggy bank. Join the Flagler County Library for their STEAM Saturday event. Your child will be learning about science while completing a themed activity. For more on these events and others, please visit us on our website at fun4augiekids.com. Have a great weekend.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.
And now, Mike Licio with your WNZF local sports update.
The calendar is turned to 2025 and winter break is nearing the end. Soon the teams of Flagler County will return to competing. The first game of the year took place at New Smyrna Beach when the FPC boys basketball team met Jensen Beach at the New Year's shootout. The Falcons outlasted the Bulldogs 48-31. The shootout continues today and tomorrow. The boys face O'Galley today and Deltona tomorrow. The FPC girls return to the court tonight, hosting Kip Bold City from Jacksonville at 6. The annual Kiwanis Invitational takes place at Matanzas beginning at 4 p.m. today and 10 a.m. tomorrow. The Pirate Boys will host Spruce Creek at 7:30 tonight and wrap up with Menendez at 4 on Saturday. FPC Wrestling travels to Jensen Beach for the Cradle Cancer Invitational this weekend. The girls' team is one of the top teams in the state. Defending state champ Jocelyn Johnson explains what makes this Bulldog team special.
We have 5 previous state champs in the room right now. The room is very aggressive. It is a lot of personalities, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of people pushing each other. We have more people to kind of rest our backs on, run into tough parts, but it feels good.
Johnson and Nina Borgman won titles for FPC last year. 3 more former champs transferred over from Matanzas this season: Tiana Fries, Kendall Bibla, and Mariah Mills. Jocelyn especially credits the arrival of Mills for making her better.
I love wrestling her. I feel like I'm able to kind of flow with her more in the practice room, and we just kind of have 2 styles that are very similar, but the differences make it to where wrestling is actually fun in the room for us. So I do appreciate all the girls coming over.
Hear the full interview tomorrow on the Rich and Mike Sports Show, 7:30 a.m. right here and always on the Flagler radio app. In November, Matanzas Athletic Director Jordan Butler announced his resignation effective December 31st after 3.5 years to pursue an opportunity in the private sector. Zach Rigney returns to the helm of the ship, previously serving as athletic director from 2017 to 2021. This is your home for local sports in 2025, with updates Mondays and Fridays. From the WNZF Sports Desk, I'm Mike Licio.